What's going on YouTube? This is Survival 365 channel. We're going to talk about bug out bags today. And being that I just moved from Tennessee up here to Detroit, there's not very much woods around. The house I moved from was 15 acres of property and surrounded by woods. So my bug out bag really didn't matter to me what it looked like. But now being in a big city like this, I want to blend in with everybody. I don't want to stick out. I don't want people knowing what I have on me. So I've been hitting up the thrift stores and I bought a few bags, and this is just one of them. It's still in work in progress. It's an Under Armour backpack. I don't know if you see that. Looks like a regular school backpack. Okay, got some nice padded straps on it. Padded back right here. $3. Why not? And that's not going to stick out walking around in general public. There's only three things that are, well, you could say four. There's four things that you need to pack in your backpack, okay? Alright, one is going to be water source. There's a bunch of ways you can purify water. You can make your own out of pop bottles, you can use bandanas, coffee filters, the list goes on. I just picked up a Life Straw, and I have some water purifying tablets that I keep, and then of course you can boil your water. Which brings me on to the next thing, fire. You gotta have a way to make fire. You can carry a couple extra lighters on you, put them in a Ziploc bag, put a rubber band around them. These things are pretty cool. Even if they don't light, they still throw off a spark, and you can use that to actually get a fire going. So you could go to the dollar store, pick up 4 or 5 of these for $1, and it lights every time. Flint rod, great thing to have. That's what I keep in my bag, and also keep 2 of these in my backpack. So I have 2 ways of making fire right off the bat. Another thing would be shelter. Now, a lot of people pack tarps in their bug out bag, which is good. You can make a lot of cool, shelters out of them. But me, if I were to be out in the woods, I built a couple bush shelters in my life. I'm not like a pro by any means, but they were good. But you're not protected from the elements 100%, because if you're in a bug out situation, you get bit by a tick and you get Lyme disease, or bit by a brown recluse spider, black widow, a poisonous snake, you're not going to have anything in your bag that's going to treat that. You're going to be up creek without a paddle. So a bush shelter or even a tarp will protect you from rain, but a tent, you can get a small tent for $29-30. It's big enough. It's like a 2-person tent. It's big enough for just one person. Okay, I'm 5'11". I'm 240 pounds. I fit inside one of them just fine. Okay, so they're small and you can put them in your bag and they don't weigh a whole lot. You can even get smaller ones if you go online and go to the specialty hiking bag ones. You can get them little pop-up ones that just you sling them up in the air and they set right up. That's going to give you the best protection from rain, bugs, snakes, animals. Okay, now if you're worried about, well, tents stick out, if I'm in the woods, I want to blend in, that's fine and dandy. You can take your brush and stack it around your tent and camouflage it in. Build like a little garage over your tent. It'll be camouflaged. Nobody will ever see it. Or you can carry a small camouflage tarp that can go over the top of it, but that's extra weight you don't have to carry. So that being said, another most important thing is a knife, a good fixed blade knife. There's a bunch of people that make them: Gerber, Buck, Cold Steel, Rat, all of them. Okay, K-Bar, the list goes on. I carry a Buck Nighthawk 650. Great knife. It's made in 95, 96. I don't know if they still make them today or whatnot, but it was my grandfather's and it's what I have left of them, so that's what I carry. It's a really good knife. It's thick. full tang good knife. That's what you want. You want a good thick full tang knife. Something you want some weight on there to where you can use it to hack with. You can cut down trees with them. There's a million things you can do with knives. I won't go into that right now because you can get on YouTube and see other channels, and there's a bunch. So that we covered here. And then food. Your food, you want something that's not going to go bad and something that's going to give you enough energy to go on. Peanuts, if you're not allergic to peanuts, peanuts are good to have. Beef jerky, not Slim Jims, just regular beef jerky. Okay, the Slim Jims do go bad, but beef jerky, I mean, it can get tough, but I mean, you can still eat it. You know, you can pack the little cans of Vienna sausages, the little ravioli cans that are the small ones for like putting in a kid's lunchbox. There's all kinds of things, and it's better than buying an MRE because MREs are overpriced, and you really, I mean, you get enough to get you through, but it tastes like shit. And you know, if you already got supplies, but I know some of the MREs, they come with, you know, little supplies like napkins and, you know, small stuff like that. But I mean, every little bit in your bag counts as weight. I mean, this little piece of steel wool, you know, that's extra weight, believe it or not. So that stuff adds up. So my bag down here, I just need to put some food in it, and that's about it. And it only weighs about 8 pounds, and it looks like a regular backpack. So if you saw me walking down the street carrying a backpack like this, you guys would never think, hey, that guy's got, you know, food and all that stuff in there. Now another thing you want to pack is your own medical bag. Okay, don't go to the store and buy one of the ones that are pre-made because they're expensive and they don't give you what you want. By making your own, you know what's in there, and you can make it to the needs that you want it to be. Okay, you can put gauze in there, pads. I mean, you can just tweak it to however you want. In your medical bag, I would suggest carrying Tylenol, some sort of allergy like Benadryl. You carry anti-diarrheal, because if you're out in the woods and you start eating things and you're not too sure about and you get an upset stomach, nothing would suck more than having Hershey squirts and your butthole throwing up cheeseburgers. Okay, so you don't want that either. So anti-diarrheal pills are a good thing to keep, but watch out because they do dehydrate you. So it's an iffy thing on that. Another thing would be for your bug out bag would be a good like jacket of some sort. Depending on your area, environment, wherever you're at, an extra piece of clothing is always good. An extra pair of socks, because nothing would suck more than getting trench foot. So you can carry a few little things like that, but keep your bag light. Don't try to overload it and overdo it, because you get too heavy a bag, it's gonna wear you out, and you don't want to do that, especially in a survival situation. You don't want to work any harder than you already have to. If you got a group with you, or you got, you know, your family, or, you know, your kids are with you, you know, you can make another bag that can carry extra items. My next video I'm going to be making here in a little while is going to be about bug out with kids. So, because I don't think a lot of people think about that. I haven't seen very many videos on YouTube about that. Me, I have 4 children myself and a wife. So bugging out would be kind of hard. But anyways, so yeah, let me know what you think about this video. You like it, subscribe to me. I'll be putting out more videos. I'm new to this whole game, so work with me a little bit on the audio and video. I'm just using my cell phone. You know, things starts going good for me, I'll, you know, upgrade and get a better camera. So I'm just testing the waters right now. But yeah, so this whole video was more or less like bug outs bags for being in a city. Of course, you can use whatever bag you want. It don't have to be an Under Armour. It can be a regular school backpack, but keep it low key. You want to be under the radar. I'm sure you guys seen that movie Red Dawn. You know, we had checkpoints or something like that. I mean, if something ever like that ever happened, you know, carrying around a hiking bag, they would automatically assume, hey, they got supplies. You know, with a backpack like that, they could say, oh, you know, they're carrying some books or something, or maybe groceries. Who knows? I don't know. So, yeah, under the radar. But all right, y'all have a good one.